most of the youngsters look at these features while buying the car. And it's happening in commercial vehicles. So these are all the new technologies coming in. Many of the people in the industry realize that it's going to be a big challenge for them to continue to sustain their business growth without adopting these. So to me, I appeal to all of you and urge that please come up with requirements of such kind of, trying to educate these youngsters as to what is the kind of curriculum they should take, what is the kind of knowledge they should gather, and for that we should all be ready at the ASDC level, at the government level, approving the program, and at franchisee level to get students attracted to do this job. Last year, ASDC took a very substantial increase in signing MOUs with a lot of private universities, well-known universities, and some of the new upcoming universities that we saw like NAMTech this morning. And what is the idea behind it? Is that we cannot provide skills to that many large numbers as the colleges and universities can provide. And for colleges and universities to provide, they first need to be informed about our auto industry. They need to be supported with our auto requirements of industry requirements, which we are doing from ASDC. We have also trying to last year increase the number of skill development centers amongst the members, particularly ACMA members and FADA members. I'm happy to say that we have few members sitting here who started the skill center this year, but there are many more in the pipeline. The idea is that the auto industry members can cater to their low-end jobs. They can train them in a short period, and they can also make them understand their own company's specific requirements. So franchisees like you should look at higher end jobs, be it with diplomas, be it with engineers. Like you had the best example you witnessed today of Bajaj coming out with their best program. Okay, we may not be able to do it at the scale that Bajaj does, but that course curriculum is available, and those kind of training can be done with much lower cost of instruments, or it can be even done otherwise by getting the students to go into industry on an internship basis. So I am trying to convey a message that let us look at creating skills at high-end jobs. In my own company, if I take an example today, we are growing quite well, but we have a huge challenge in product development. And what is the challenge? I don't have a problem with machines. I've got enough machines which are not fully utilized. If I need more machine, I can get it easily. Getting operators is not a big challenge. The challenge I have is who does the machine process, who does the cycle time for the component, who does the tool design, who does the fixture design, who does the programming for these machines. I can tell you that I have a tremendous big problem on this. The reason is not only that there are not enough people coming in, people we train, they get absorbed by industry of engineering services. Believe me, people in Sansera, when they work for 3 years, they almost get double the salary in my own company, but they still don't stay because they get 4 times the salary in this. I wish I could compete with them, give these salaries and compete in the market. I can't. So I'm saying there is a huge opportunity for these kind of people to be brought in. What are we doing about it? I can tell you as a president of ASDC, I take the first blame that we are starting, but we have not done much. We want all of you to come forward and tell us, show us the direction, show us the way out, and see how do we get these same ladies who are becoming drivers today, similar ladies, how do we get into these jobs? And we are just beginning that data analytics, AI. We know every day it's a talk. And when I look at it, I find in auto industry, where are we using AIs? Why are we not using it? When there's a huge possibilities. You look at from today dealers sitting here. On one side, they're very happy that sales have not come down below last year. But their bigger problem is the inventory. How do you manage the inventory? And the companies, they make a production plan. They cannot really change it. They have to continue with that production. We have to continue with the production to support them. Now, why is that happening? It's happening because the estimates done by their marketing team, whatever intelligence and experience they have, is not able to capture the dynamics of the current society and changes. I mean, you can be writing software program without engineering. Today, I know children, my grandson studying in Valley School in Bangalore. He is doing 3D printing and he was in 9th standard. School has taught him certain programs and they have developed as a student. So to learn software, you don't need to go through all these 5 years courses. So I am saying that there's a total eco change that is going to happen. Steve Jobs didn't do full engineering. Bill Gates didn't do engineering. A lot of them didn't. But we are going through this process and making everybody good. So I would today say that, look, I would like universities and colleges to still understand the importance of auto industry. If you look at history of US, the basic background of their growth was auto industry. You look at Europe, it's automotive industry. You look at India, out of half the manufacturing GDP, 15% come from auto industry. So we are a major industry which a country needs. If we don't go, country will not grow. Believe me, if 5 trillion has to be reached, auto industries do extremely well. And for this purpose, we need to think out of box. We need to make universities understand, and more than universities, I would like each of us as parents to understand, and we should make every parent in the country understand that the future of child does not lie with software alone. In fact, software industry today, when you look at AI, a lot of tools have been developed. A lot of coding is not required. And believe me, between a mechanical engineer working on a shop floor to software person continuously writing software or program for 20 years, I think mechanical industry on the shop floor is more entertaining, more interesting as compared to sitting and writing programs. But where, as an auto industry, do we project all this to the parents? Do we make them understand what auto industry's future is? Even colleges that have gone and seen, if you see their IT department, electronic division, it's all like a 5-star hotel. And you see their mechanical department, it's like an old university. So I'm suggesting to colleges, universities, and all of you to see that we understand the future of auto industry is very attractive, very important for the country. It's a high-growing industry, creating a huge future for the child. And today it is no longer just mechanical jobs. Look at the cars and vehicles are coming in. The way I understand, 30% of the vehicles value would be probably in softwares. And if you take a EV vehicle, mechanical is only 20%. 80% is going to be software and batteries and motors. So if we have to be relevant to auto industry in whichever technology it is, as skill developers, we have to look at all these very, very closely. I would like all the partners sitting here to compete with colleges and universities and say, look, as an engineer, you'll get a job of 4 lakhs after studying for 5 years, 4 years. I will get you a similar job after 1 year of training of data analytics or AI or software. Whereas mechanical engineering probably will require more time. So thank you very much for having confidence in ASDC, supporting ASDC, working with ASDC. And I do look forward looking at the team that we have in ASDC. I can tell you they are really smart, hardworking people who know their job. They are well connected to the government. I want all of you to acknowledge their work as government acknowledged as the 3rd best sector skill society in the country.